Hey guys, it's your girl Corporate Carolyn, and I am ending my workday finally. But I wanted to do a video before I start making dinner and all that good stuff, because I did a video for you guys just recently about my anti-aging hacks, and I kind of felt that you were shortchanged, and I came up with a list of 7 concrete things that you can do to look more youthful, or at least I think so. That's worked well for me. But I know I showed you my sundress collection, but there's actually more. I can't find all of them, but one of them that I didn't show you was a dress that I wore. I think I was in Montauk last week, and it's just such a blessing to be able to wear this kind of stuff, you know, at 58. And so I just wanted to share it because I did get it from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. None of the sundresses are more than $19.99, so this would be a great time to start visiting your local, or if you're traveling, the TJ Maxx and Marshalls, to go in their junior section and see if they have some cute looks that make sense for your body type, that'll make you feel a lot more youthful. And of course, it doesn't stop with just sundresses. It also goes with rompers, because I'm in the little booty community and I can wear a romper. But like, if you want to go somewhere where it may not be the most suitable attire, it's great for date nights. It's great for when you're being vacay bae. And my husband loves this. This is husband approved because a whole lot of leg is showing. And he's a leg man, praise the Lord. See, there's a husband for everybody. Don't get me started on that. But a duster can make anything like this a lot more conservative. It can also work well with dresses, a skirt and a top, if you want to like create a business look with a nice belt. And also cinched belts help to accentuate your waist, because I don't have a waist, I just create one or make you think I have one. So this I got from also a TJ Maxx or Marshalls for under $20. The duster from White House Black Market, that was a different story. But it also can be paired with things like this romper that I also found at the same stores. It was like probably $14.99 or something, and I wound up wearing it to the beach once with my youngest son, and somebody thought I was his sister. So yay! These kinds of things definitely make you feel and act maybe a little younger than what you are. And then there is something else too that I may have found in not Marshalls, but maybe Macy's Junior's department. If not Macy's, it could be TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Again, Junior's department. Without the jacket, it's a nice, sexy date night look. Heels not too high, no like stilettos or anything like that, but just maybe like a nice espadrille that's kind of strappy and sexy or whatever, or like a wedge sandal. This isn't the right one, but I have some black ones with just rhinestones on them. And then if you throw a jacket on it, it could be something that you just wear to the movies, or if you're hanging out, like for me, when I'm hanging out with my sons, I don't always want people to know that, you know, they're hanging out with their mother. And so, but I'll put a jacket on it to make it a little more conservative. Again, jackets like these, you can find them all day long in the juniors department of a Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or even a Ross. So I definitely keep this on the list of vacation attire. And then now my favorite store that I had mentioned to you guys before, Saks Fifth off Fifth, I got this wonderful sundress from there, and it's very fitted. I love it. You know, you can wear it without a cardigan or jacket, and it just fits perfectly. It's stars, you know, like a starlit sky. And so I think I got this on sale for less than $30 if I'm not mistaken. But to make it more conservative, I pair it with a cardigan, especially like if I'm hanging out with my sons or something, or if it's a cool night. This is a cardigan that I found at Saks Fifth off Fifth as well, and this is probably the third one that I've bought because it was on sale for $39.99, and I have two more that are on the way that were on sale for $29.99. And just in case it gets balls or if it gets torn or something happens to it, it looks great with things like this, and it also looks great with something like this on a cool evening. So definitely the juniors department will definitely make you look more youthful. But and also don't wear old lady shoes if you can help it. Find comfortable shoes that are still cute. Like these took me all over New York. When I went to the Macy's in Herald Square, the Saks Fifth off Fifth. These are by a company or a manufacturer named Volatile, and I found most of them like on sale at I think it was Nordstrom. So you could actually do a search for Volatile, and normally I think I have about 3 or 4 pairs of their black ones with just plain rhinestones, and I wear these on vacation. They are so comfortable. This is like a foam that gives. So I walked over a mile to get to some anime or manga store that my son wanted to go to. We just went for it and walked. I was wearing these in Central Park when I climbed up on the hill in order to take that picture. So definitely find you some comfortable shoes. These are not price prohibitive. They were under $50, I think. If you find them on sale, they might even be cheaper. Okay, so enough of that with my collections, which I tend to have. Here are the more hard-hitting anti-aging tips. 1, I like to hydrate and moisturize from the inside out. Water, obviously. I'm constantly drinking water, and it helps, I think, your skin to maintain its elasticity. It helps you to have, muscle tone as well, because you don't want a whole lot of flabbiness and stuff. You want your muscles to stay attached to your bones as well as they can for as long as they can. And so I really believe that the water just helps everything in your body, from your metabolism, from your face, your skin. It's just definitely the thing that you want to do. You want to drink more water than anything else. So you need to hydrate on the inside, but also on the outside. And so, find affordable serums, moisturizers. I have a video where I talk about my morning routine and my nighttime routine, and I share some of the serums that I use. But speaking of some of the moisturizers, I like Neutrogena products. This is a retinol rapid wrinkle repair regenerating cream. When my night formula runs out, I'm going to start using this. And then also during the day, this leads me to sunscreen SPF 30 every day, not just when you're going to the beach. I've been doing this ever since my children were really small. When I first took my boys to a pediatrician that was white, she said, make sure you put sunscreen on them. And I said, but we're black. And she said, it doesn't matter. You guys have some protection based on your pigment, but it's not all you need. And so she said, make sure you put sunscreen on them. So I did, and I started thinking, hey, if they need sunscreen, what about me? And so I switched, I think, then to a moisturizer that had SPF 15. Like back in the 90s, it was hard to find things in a regular moisturizer that was greater than SPF 15. So I started with that. And then when they started making SPF 30, like Neutrogena's Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Moisturizer Sunscreen, it's a broad spectrum SPF 30. And so I use that every day, whether I'm at the beach, whether I'm in the house, because you see I'm in the house all the time, on the neck, on the face, on the hands, early in the morning, not every time I wash my hands because I'm drinking all this water, I'm washing my hands a lot. So, but definitely you want to do that. You need to take care of your face, your neck, your hands. And then speaking of that, You don't ever want to sleep in makeup. Sleeping in makeup is very hard on your skin. So even if you don't like wash with a cleanser, I use these Neutrogena, and I feel like I'm doing a commercial. Maybe one day Neutrogena will pay me. I'm just telling the truth right now. I use their makeup removers. Kerry Washington used to advertise them, and she used to talk about one would do the trick. I wear very little makeup, but I need at least two. Like I use one, then I rinse my face after, like gently getting everything from under my eye. And then I use a second one after I've rinsed my face. So at night, this is how I cleanse my skin. So you definitely don't want to sleep with your makeup on. That's a no-no if you're trying to look younger or more youthful. And then also you want to take care of the skin on your arms and on your legs, on your boobulas, and just everywhere in between. And so I use Olay's products. This hasn't been opened yet, but like they change their formulations every once in a while, and I thought this was so pretty. And it has hyaluronic acid, which supposedly restores hydration for visibly nourished skin. I'm all on it. So I use a body wash every time I take a shower, and I like the age-defying ones when they have them. And so what I do is I use this, but not at all. So don't get the wrong idea. I'm not putting that down there. I don't let it touch down there. You'll wind up with a yeast infection. Don't do that. And I don't use it under my arms. I use Dials. They're white. What is that? An antibacterial. So I use that, for the other places. But anyway, so that's a good thing. You want to take care of your skin, and then you want to moisturize your arms and your legs as well. And it's funny, somebody mentioned, and my cross is all over the place. Maybe I'm more animated today. But someone mentioned that it looked like my glands were swollen around my collarbone, and it was because I use Vaseline, and I use it on my arms. As soon as I get out of the shower, I use it on like my arms, the top part, my legs, even under the bottom of my feet. And I put on these little socks by Jane Bleecker, I think it is, and it moisturizes the bottom of my feet, so your girl doesn't have crusty feet. So when I'm in the bed with my husband, he's like, "Oh, your feet are so smooth." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." So definitely moisturize everything you can moisturize. And for you who may wonder, how is it that you don't get it on your clothes? It's because after I apply it, I put on my bathrobe, and that helps to absorb some of it. So by the time I put my clothes on, it's not, smearing on this dress or anything like that. But you do need to be careful when you put stuff over your head. So anyway, so took care of that. Oh, and one other thing, I've started applying, for you ladies over 40, I've started applying Gold Bond's Crepe Corrector, which is supposedly an age renewed body lotion. This by itself, I'd be so ashy in a second, and you can't look youthful and ashy at the same darn time. Forget about it. So what I do is I put this on top of my legs, because like I'm trying to keep the skin looking youthful as I'm running around with these little short sundresses and things. And then I also use it underneath my arms, like on the top parts of my boobs and inside the center here, like my décolletage, and over my chest. So I put a little bit of that on, hoping that it'll keep, like it from being crepey, because I've seen a lot of ladies in my age group and this area looks kind of crepey, trying to avoid that. So I think I've given you everything I need to know. And also, I use less makeup at 58 than I did at 18. So I'm not using a foundation anymore. I used to use like this little mineral powder with a brush to especially cover this area that used to be a little lighter, but I just said forget it. And so right now what I do is I use a little of MAC's translucent powder. I think it's called like oil blotting or whatever. So I have a little compact in my purse, and then if I'm looking sweaty, I just take it out and I just run it across. So the only makeup that you'll really see me wearing is lipstick and maybe lip gloss, as well as eyeliner and mascara. Sometimes I'll wear eyeshadow if I'm wearing like a gold tone outfit. But one thing, no mascara on the lower eyelashes, because that the residue from that can make your under eye look baggy or puffy, or like some of that material will settle there, and you don't want to have bags or anything. Okay, so that's everything that I can say for number one. Number two, I think you should exercise daily. I know some people say, 2 or 3 times a week, and yeah, maybe that might be good, but if you can exercise daily, even if you walk first and add on as you're able, like say maybe a 10-minute walk, a 20-minute walk, like after dinner, just hop on the treadmill, just go outside, or maybe put on your favorite song and dance, just get up, or during the commercials, get up and do some jumping jacks. And if you can't do high impact like I can't anymore, do the ones where you just tap your foot to the side and, and you're like touching the top. Get up and move. Even though I'm sedentary here, I don't use the restroom on this level. I run upstairs every time I need to go to the restroom, because I want to interject some exercise in the day. While you're getting ice from the refrigerator, march a little bit. Do some squats, do something. Lift some weights. Strength training is a really good thing. But I'd like you to exercise daily, or at least as much as you can. You definitely need to add some more exercise to your routine. Everybody does. And then eat as healthy as you can with as little fast food as possible. Auntie Carolyn's here to tell you, fast food is not your friend. All of those Mickey D commercials about go there and eat breakfast, bad, bad, bad. Don't do that. Every once in a while, that's okay. But on the regular, you should be eating something with some fiber, some whole grain, if you're not, like intolerant to those things, of course. Or grab you some yogurt, put some granola in it, eat some oatmeal. I hate oatmeal. So fortunately, I love cereal. Get something healthy as often as you can. I'm not saying you have to be a vegetarian or that you can't ever eat the things that you like, because if you see some of the pictures that I post on my YouTube channel, I will eat fried food. I'll put a salad with it, but I try to add as much leafy green content into my diet as I can, and I recommend that you do too, as well as fruit. But when you do the salads, go light on the dressing, and then also start trying to scale back with sugar. I've been scaling back slowly but surely over the years, to the point where I don't even drink sodas anymore. I've stopped drinking Red Bull unless it's like a vacation or a special occasion. And so that's really making a difference, hopefully, in alleviating arthritis conditions. But it also helps you not to be insulin resistant, because you don't want to be a diabetic. So definitely start scaling things back as much as you can, and go heavy on that water, like I said. And then, let's see, is there anything else? Oh, and also, don't eat your feelings. Instead of like eating things like, Oreos or whatever, when you feel sad about stuff, journal your feelings. Don't eat your feelings. And like, this could probably been worth at least thousands of dollars of therapy, that every morning when I'm doing my devotion, I'm writing out things that I'm struggling to deal with. So I'm not eating to deal with something that I'm avoiding in my everyday life. Deal with things, exercise. Those are better choices than eating, because there was a time where I probably gained about 10 pounds because I had a cousin who said, well, you can eat chocolate if you want to, why not have, some occasionally. That, going back to the Oreos, after I hadn't eaten them for a number of years and I hadn't eaten chocolate for a while, it was probably during one of the most stressful times of my life, and I wound up buying bags of the miniature Oreo cookies, just one right after the other, and I was eating them daily. I hadn't relegated my sweet eating to the weekends, and so that led to a problem. And I even had to say to myself, look, do you want to be a size X, or do you want to be or do you want to keep eating these Oreos? I wanted to be the size that I typically am, and so I gave those Oreos up. So now my sweets have their proper place on the weekend. So maybe you can make some adjustments like that. Okay, number 4, limit your intake of alcohol. I don't drink at all. So I'm not saying that you can't drink, because everybody has a different, taste palette. Everyone wants something different. The way I'm talking about sweets, some people would be like, I'm not going to give up my, daiquiri or whatever mixed drink you might like. So just limit it. don't go heavy on it. A doctor would tell you there's a certain limit that ladies should not exceed in terms of breast cancer, other types of cancer, and also how you look. A lot of ladies in their 30s are looking pretty hard. And as my soon-to-be 30-year-old son was saying, it's because they party so much. And I believe that that is the case. So go easy on the alcohol. Not saying you have to give it up, but go easy on it. And you'll wind up losing weight too, because it's a lot of wasted calories if you're not thinking or realizing about it. Number 5, get good rest. As often as you can, get in the bed by 11. Even if you don't fall asleep, just already have gotten ready for bed, get into bed, establish a regular bedtime routine, and go to sleep when you're sleepy, or go to bed when you're sleepy. And don't stay up until like 1, 2, or 3 in the morning. Your body is doing repair work during that time, so you really need to give it the proper time to do that. And don't be up eating or whatnot, because your body is repairing itself, and so it doesn't need to spend time digesting food. It should be working on other things like rebuilding cells and helping your skin rejuvenate. So all the good things that God intended for your body to be doing during those times. So take your butt to sleep, don't eat anything, maybe drink your little water, and go to bed. Okay. Oh, there was one thing. If you struggle to sleep, like say if you have a husband that snores, grab some earplugs, and these are by Max. They lie. They say that they're snore proof. That is not the truth. I can still hear the vibration of my husband snoring. So if you are in that situation, don't be scared to go hop in another bed, hop on a couch, do whatever it takes for you to get a good night's sleep. And I take those on vacation with me as well. And sometimes I even take a little fan for white noise, or hotels will provide a fan in some places. The Fairmont, if you ask them, they'll bring you a they'll bring you a fan. And so I like that. Between the fan and the earplugs, I can sleep very nicely on vacations. Okay, so number 6, things that are too hard for me, I turn over to God. If I can't deal with it, I'm not going to stay up late at night worrying about it. I do an in the name of Jesus over it, and I take my butt to bed, because what can I do? There's nothing. All I can do is pray for people, pray for situations, and I go to bed. Am I saying that I never worry? No, I'm not saying that. But as often as I can, I try to turn it over to something or to someone that can actually do something about it. Or I just throw my hands up and say, what's the point of me worrying about it? I'm going to bed. So I would suggest you find a way to do that as well. And then finally, number 7 is take care of your teeth. If you're trying to look younger, the fact that we drink coffee and, eat all sorts of things that will stain your teeth. Drink tea, because I drink hibiscus tea. I drink cold coffee with cocoa and coffee in it every morning. So I definitely use something to whiten my teeth. In the mornings, I use Colgate, and I just got this from Walmart. It's their Optic White Stain Fighter. They claim it removes 95% of daily surface stains. And so I buy it from the Walmart app, and they load my trunk. And I also picked up the rinse that I use. This is by Crest. It's their Advanced Anti-Cavity Fluoride Rinse, which is extra whitening. And they claim it's a whiter smile in 7 days. I don't know about all of that, but I do know in the mornings I definitely use this. So if you're wanting to, get your teeth to be a little brighter, and you don't want to spend the money for teeth whitening, I would definitely try that, because I use that every morning. And then finally, floss, because you don't want gum disease or where you're losing teeth. You want to keep every tooth that you have as long as you can. And so not only does flossing help you to keep your teeth longer, but it also helps with your cardiovascular health in terms of keeping the bacteria from your mouth from traveling to your heart and causing a problem later in life. So I think that's all I have for now. I think I covered everything. If there's something I missed, or if there are any questions you guys might have, be sure to let me know. And as you are well aware, I'm happy to tell you all of my business. So let me know and I'll get on it. But for now, check out some of those tips and let me know which ones you decided to use and how they're working for you. But until the next time, have a good one. Take care.